Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently chilling a bit up over here. We've made a lot of aggressive expansion lately, especially with the Mamluks up here. We want to chill over on this side for a while, but we're not really able to pull our troops out of here just yet because we are expecting to have some rebels up here. Let's go ahead and mothball that fort for the time being, and we can actually convert some of these provinces, so let's go ahead and do so, for sure. We can also get this coring. And we're just going to be chilling here for a little bit. We'll move these guys over once we feel like we no longer have massive unrest issues over here. That'll probably be after our overextension goes away. Our colony down here just became self-sustaining. Beautiful. I'd like to fill in this hole. That should go reasonably quickly. And then we may go like from north to south over here, bridging this gap for institution spread later on. But that's not going to be incredibly important for a little bit. Printing press is still barely spreading in our territory. Like, we have very little exposure to it right now. There's a little bit up there. No, I think we do need that bridge right now, don't we? I'm recalling this guy. And we're going to come up and colonize here. Yeah, here's fine. We'll just go from north to south here and get this all filled in. That is our current goal. And then there's this stuff up over here that I'd like to fill in, but we'll need to fight Benin for that. We were working on Ashanti, correct? Correct. We need opinion with them. We can influence the nation for 60 gold. Done. And that's still improving. We're going to vassalize them. Benin would not currently accept vassalization. Funnily enough, Scotland is actually kind of close to accepting vassalization. That's pretty funny. They wouldn't do it primarily because of our economic base, which is fair enough. Our economy is not giga strong right now. That's something I'd like to work on. We can definitely course a Nong there. That's now done. Our corruption is growing right now. Upper Limpopo is now self-sustaining. So we're going to head over to Awaso Nagiro, and we're going to grab that. And then Tana, and we'll grab these up here. But having this bridge up here for institution spread later will be very good. Right now is not the biggest of deals, but that is a forward-looking play. Tunis just rivaled us. Okay. They're really weak. Like, they have 17,000 troops. They're allied with Ottomans and Morocco. So they have powerful allies. Morocco's not that powerful. Ottomans are. A base tax for manpower is actually really, really good here. We were basically maxed on our manpower, so that sounds great. I'm very happy about that one. We're going to roll up a new leader and get back to drilling. And we would definitely like... Let's see, are all of these overextension causing cores done? They are. We did lose our army reformer there, but let's just get those full cores done there. And let's grab a new guy here. Ooh... Discipline, but he's a +3. We can't really afford a +3 right now. We're going to go for this guy. He's not great. But what we really want to do right now is be working our way up on these structures, right? So just sorting here. Looks like there's only a couple of workshops to make. 3 more beyond here. For now, that seems fine. We'll grab some dip power there. We are on, these admin ideas. It makes things tough. Okay, we can grab Miltech 16. That's a big deal. That gives us combat width. Oh, Portugal did the first circumnavigation. Good job, guys. Chambered demi-cannons, combat width, artillery fire, and artillery shock. That's a big, big deal. So we definitely go to chambered demi-cannons. Absolutely. That now means that our combat width is 30. So we need to be targeting 15 for our combat width. We luckily already are. And can we expand these? Supply limit of 33, 30, 27. That one's a little sketchy. 31. Just checking to see if there's some better supply limits over here. In fact, there are. So we're going to move down over this way. Alliance offer from Mossy, we decline. And how many more troops can we make? 8. So we can make 2 cannon each. For the moment, I don't think that's worthwhile. We're just going to keep drilling up here and keep our overextension working its way down. We're going to keep coring, and I think this is fine. We're strong enough for the moment, I feel like. Not forever, but for the moment. 65 support for printing press in Soyo. Where is Soyo? Does this already have any support for printing press? No, printing press is not spreading in here. So, we'll do it. I don't know that that's actually going to gain us much. It's not going to grow here, right? We know that. Global trade is spreading nicely. There's no doubt about that. And we have this rebel uprising. Now, we knew that this was coming. This is not a problem. Where are they going to spawn? Here. We'll just stop these guys from drilling and let them recover a bit. Beautiful. Okay, so we're done improving relations with Ashanti. We'll offer them an alliance. And then on 10 May, we'll vassalize them. Beautiful. We'll look for additional opportunities like this. Ouagadougou, and not so much. What about these guys? 38 reasons, and 29 of those are distance between borders. Now 28 reasons. $45 of those are economic base as well. Noted. But we can move our way in here eventually. We should be able to attack Benin. Who are they allied with? Masi and Zazao. Do we care about that? To be honest, no. Okay, we're going to have to wait until our coring is done. And then we'll have to move our troops over. It'll be a bit of a thing, right? It'll take some time. We can start moving 2 armies at this point. This guy's going to move fast. So I'm going to position this guy here. And then I'm going to take this army, and we're going to position them over here. It's going to take them a while to walk over. We're going to keep these 2 armies on this flank for the time being. Okay, let's check in on our temples. Nothing really within the threshold that I like to build at, which is 0.1. Colonist rush, cool. And we'll build these last 2 temples here. From here, things get more expensive in terms of production. We're going to demand that the land be returned. Okay. Noble rebels. But that's fine. We are going to have these guys come on down here, take a small detour, and then make their way up. Beautiful. Looks good. So what is this rebel uprising? Harar separatists? Where is this going to be? Okay. It's going to be in Harar. Makes sense. So we're going to hop over there. No problem. Yeah, they took control here. That's going to be solved very soon. The age of absolutism has begun. Okay. That's just fine. No real problem there. And I do want to cap this back real quick. So these guys are the ones that are going over into Ouida. That's exactly what we want. Global trade has appeared in Mpemba. So that's in our capital. That's really, really good. That means it's now spreading over here. We love it. So as far as global trade goes, 3.5%. Okay. Core provinces are now done. So we can, of course, get all of these states made. And that's going to cost us more admin power to full core them. Quite a lot more admin power, actually. 80 ducats? Yeah, that's worth the settler chance and global settler increase. We are currently slightly negative, but we shouldn't take a loan here. Correct. Fantastic. So now we're going to head up over this way. We'll lose the legitimacy. And I want to check in on the status of the Mani here. We could seize land. They will rebel. Or they might rebel. But we do it anyway. Okay. So there's a large amount of small noble rebel stacks. This is fine. We can deal with this. We're completely okay with this, and we're kind of prepared for it. Kinda. Okay, we're going to head up over here and deal with those. For the time being, I think we stick together and look to eliminate these, like, as quickly as we can. We'll see if they stay put long enough to hit all of those. But we should just stack wipe them. They are moving. But we're going to catch these. Oh, this is pretty easy. Okay. No problem there. So there's a conversion done. We're going to continue to sort by the least amount of time to convert. Cool. And we're going to get this all put back together quite soon. No real problem here whatsoever. That was a very deliberate choice to provoke that rebellion. So, we're just going to head on out here and get all of that brought back. No problem. Cool. So obviously this is going to go very simply, as we expect. There's another core, and we win the battle in Herrera, as we expected as well. So we can get this territory set up here, and we can continue to make these into full cores. That's going to take a little while, and what is this next uprising? Independence for Ethiopia in Lasta. Okay, we're not going to drill here, we're just going to head up to Lasta. We're going to leave that fort mothballed. And we'll just deal with it militarily. Cool. So these guys are parked up here, right? They're preparing to attack Benin, Masi, and Zazao. All of these units are going to be moved back as soon as we finish up grabbing that. There we go. They're going to stack back together. These guys are going to head over here. Ethiopian separatists, as expected. No problem whatsoever there. Our government reform is actually quite a long ways away. Okay. Tunis is raiding our coasts. What a bunch of jerks. So currently, the Mani are very disloyal, right? That's to be expected. And they gain 5 influence from this. So they need to be under 30% loyalty, or rather, above 50% loyalty, and under 30%. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We're going to go ahead and grab the galleon here. And we should probably start working on our navy at some point soon. But for right now, I'm more interested in getting this done. So how do we want to do this? Lasts until 5 December 1614. We definitely let this loyalty drift upward. That's for sure. We 100% do that. We're continuing to core these areas, of course. That'll cost quite a bit more in terms of admin power, which is fully expected. These guys are going to be moving up over here. And I fully expect these two armies to be able to win this war. So that should be fine. No problem there. Now we have Ajuran Separatist brewing up here. This is unsurprising. This is going to be in Merca. Most likely, that's going to be the highest development, I think, in this region. It could be Kismayo, if that's in that. It's either Merca or Kismayo. So we're going to take these guys down here and prepare for that. Okay. So that'll be fine. Rain's bringing fertility to Mombasa, and let's go ahead and continue to core here. How's our income looking? Plus 12. Not too bad. And we can actually drop down our rooting out of corruption. Down to nil, actually. And it is reducing. So that's good. Now, we could provoke these guys. We've also got the Adalan Separatists, who will be up in this area. They will be spawning in Zela. I'm not going to provoke them. We're just going to walk out over here and prepare for that. So there's the Ajuran Separatists. Perfect. We'll head in and deal with those. No problem whatsoever. We knew that there would be rebels in this area. Beautiful. We'll get that back to drilling. And just the Adalans. So these are likely going to spawn in 0.7 years. And then there's Congolese particularists. So our provincial unrest is a little bit up there in a lot of locations. Let's take a look at Naduga. Why is our provincial unrest at 3.5 here in Naduga? Nobility, seizure of estate land. Okay. So they're upset about the seizure of estate land. Noted. And there's this national unrest of 1 because the Mani are low on their loyalty. So I'm going to go ahead and summon the Diet here. What do they want us to do? At least 1 province in the Benin area owned by Congo. That gives us a claim on the Benin area. I mean, we were planning on attacking Benin anyway. Done. Absolutely done. So there's the Congolese particularists that do need to be dealt with. This is going to fire in about 2.4 years, allegedly. Noted. We're going to make some additional cores here. There we go. And the question becomes, how do we want to handle this actual war? So we're allied with Zazao right now. They will side against us in this. Shua will not join us, which of course is to be expected. We need to vassalize them. We'll improve our relations there. And accommodation with the natives. Cool. We did lose this general here. And we'll not drill. We're just going to move all of these guys over. Adalan Separatists rose up, as we expected. Beautiful. No problem, we'll go back to drilling. So the question now becomes, how much do we think that these Congolese particularists are actually going to fire? 2.2 years. If the Mani get up over 30% loyalty... Okay. Time for some calculation. So 2.2 years is... Call it 26 months. Call it 26 months. So 0.25. 0.25 times 26 is 6.5. Unless we have bad luck, this should work. And we're waiting for the 1614 Diet summoned to go away, to have the influence that we need. So it comes down to unless we have bad luck, which we kind of are having bad luck a little bit, but this is ticking downward. It's now down to 0.7 and up to 2 years. So that's a good sign. Okay, now I think that we should go ahead and attack Benin here. 13k, 12k, 7k. Honestly, I feel like their entire force can't deal with one of our armies. Well, it definitely can't deal with two halves, right? So we declare on Benin with this Conquest CB. There we go. These guys can resume their drilling, and we do not need this fort maintained. So we'll mothball that. Now, we need to make our way in here. And I'm just looking at the fort layout here. This is going to be vaguely annoying. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move in like this. We're going to be a little bit cautious here. We know we have time. These guys are making their way down this direction. Okay. I'm going to start moving this army over to our capital. It will take them a while to get there, but they will be responsible for responding to that. Now, we can't actually make our way out over this direction, which is awkward, but we're going to head into Benin here, which I believe is their capital. And we're just going to hold here for the time being. These guys are actually not going down this way. Do they not have access through Scotland? No military access. Okay. We can still bring this unit over. That's not a big deal. This one should be capable of maintaining order over here on its own. Yeah, there's mothballed forts. That's well understood. Okay, they're looking to fight over this direction. They, of course, stack wiped that. Should we start a second siege here? This is slightly risky. Knowledge sharing from Shua. Done. We'll definitely do that. That's 10 gold per month. That's a lot. But we're going to build ourselves a manufactory when we can, which isn't right now. Okay. I don't think we can do this siege. We need to move this direction. We need to finish this siege first, and we need to keep our units together. That's what we need to do here. We're going to bring this unit in over here eventually. Oh, there's now access through Scotland. Okay, that's actually kind of convenient. Yeah, they're going to attack our vassal here. I don't care about that. They can do that. Cool. So we're down to minus 21% here. They've settled in for a siege. Our colony in Dawa just became self-sustaining. Cool. So we can go over to Tana next, and I would also like to get a new explorer. I feel like we have new places that we can explore now, right? Yes, the East China Sea. Beautiful. So I don't care about this siege. They can do that all they want. We're bringing in our additional forces here. This siege is far more important. And it's progressing nicely. Okay, we're no longer improving relations with Shua. We can't offer their vassalization just yet. Okay. We're at war, of course, right now, so that will have an effect on the landscape there. Can we bypass this? Actually, we can. And so we shall. We're going to head on over here. And yes, these guys are charging about over here. We finally won the Siege of Benin. That's good. We have to take this fort. I don't love that. But we'll just chill here for the moment. Ondo has, of course, fallen. And we're going to push our way up towards this Benin fort up here. Give them everything they need. We're losing money right now. That's to be expected. We have a lot of irons in the fire, and Congolese particularists rose up in Soyo. Well, that's not too bad. We'll send this force down to deal with them. We've got our capital fort, of course. That'll hopefully keep them busy for a while. Okay, East China Sea has been explored. Now we're going to go out and explore the East China Sea coast. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish up this mission, which should also finish up this mission, in theory. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri 8, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisol, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.